So our last question is very simple. How would you improve downtown? We'll be going the other direction, starting with Jenny Wilson.
Well, I've already mentioned a concept that I'm very excited about, the idea that we bring creative enterprises and culture into downtown. I didn't have time to mention something that I'm currently working on at Salt Lake County, and that is the concept of expanding our cultural opportunities in downtown. We're looking for revenue, frankly, and it's never easy, but revenue to build new theaters in downtown Salt Lake. And a concept that's been recently discussed is the idea that we build and create a film center for the advancement of independent film in the heart of downtown. We have great community partners. We have the Sundance Institute, the Film Society, the Film Center. They're already doing a great job in this community of bringing very interesting, creative, and non-traditional film. And I think if we could invest in a complex where we can screen those films in the heart of downtown, perhaps a little bit of retail and some restaurants, really involve Sundance, the Sundance Institute, where I worked in college, in that initiative. I think we could hit a home run in downtown and build upon the concept I earlier introduced, that we actually bring in and modify and create an environment that fosters creative industries in the heart of our downtown. So that's the concept that I'm working with. Small business is the heart and soul of Salt Lake City. We need to bring more Sam Wellers and Shapiros into the heart of downtown. And I think that the culture and climate, with some leadership from the mayor's office, is there for success for downtown in the years to come.
Ralph Becker.
Downtown should be the gathering place, and the key to downtown is people. The key to that starts with a 24/7 population. That comes from residential. I've already talked about, and we've talked about how that is happening downtown in a big way. That's exciting. A little bit overdue, but it's exciting. And we need to provide a range of residential so people of all incomes can enjoy and afford to live downtown. I think Jenny is right. The creative class is our future in this community in terms of economic development. I was helping lead the U-Star program out of the University of Utah, which is to take our ideas that are generated at the University of Utah and spin them off into new businesses. And downtown needs to be the location for that. We have laid out in front of us, I think, the keys to a successful downtown. In the last year, and continuing actually this year, we have the Downtown Rising Project and plan that was developed, led by the Chamber of Commerce, but participated by city government and by all others, that lays out the basics of what we need to do downtown. We need a cultural district, that one-of-a-kind facilities should all be downtown. We need greenways that really provide the boulevards and the environment that we want so people are downtown. The other real key to downtown is transportation. The draft downtown transportation plan that is now out for review, and I'm confident will be adopted in pretty much its form, will allow people to come downtown, whether by car or by transit or by commuter rail or by bike, and be able to get around downtown easily without using their vehicles once they get here. It includes a public parking authority. It includes completing light rail through the southwest quadrant, so we have a loop system that will greatly increase the capacity. It means taking advantage of the central station intermodal hub, so where commuter rail comes into town, combined with all the light rail, and with Second South as the busway corridor east-west, combined with visitor shuttle services and a system for downtown train traffic, we will be having a downtown that is highly mobile. All of the things that are happening downtown, I think with the right leadership, and obviously I believe I provide that leadership, in the next 5 to 7 years, we will see downtown transformed into the vibrant, livable activity center that we all want. And that it once was when I first moved here in the 70s, and can and should be again quickly.
J.P. Hughes.
Mayor Sagini of Midvale says that the city, and like Ralph said, should be a place of gathering. We have a tremendous gathering of religious people from all over the world to the LDS Church. We have a great athletic program through the basketball and the different aspects we have. people coming for business. We have the government coming to the city. The city is the center of what we all share as common, and that's why we should work as hard as we can. We do have the problem of unintended consequences. I got a 4-page letter from Tony Weller, and he says, I observe the city subsidizes Gateway and hurts the interest of Main Street. Subsidizes American stores, hurt Hamilton Partners intended to the pre-Olympic development. Subsidizes Hermes Corporations contributed to the construction of new Barnes & Noble that hurt my business. The idea that we have a Main Street that's empty, not owned by individuals, with boarded up walls and boarded up doors is unacceptable in this city. It's blight. And in New York City, Mayor Giuliani would not permit that and change that. So if those buildings are empty, nobody's going down Main Street. And I think the city and the mayor's office can greatly change that by saying you will rent to someone, you will open that, but it will not remain empty. There will be no broken windows. And I think we could change the vibrance of the city more quickly than waiting for everything to develop. But I agree absolutely with people like us. We live a half a block from downtown city. We just walk around. We don't even need a car. Everybody that comes here in these new housing projects will have that same opportunity. But the drag on the people that own those buildings on Main Street has got to come to an end.